Hey everyone, I am prompted to share something that's really caught my interest this morning. Is a video that Mr. Robert Edward Grant put out on his Instagram. Robert is a physicist, mathematician, philosopher, making sense of spirituality and quantum physics and science. So I love his shares, and the specific share was about specifically the Philosopher's Stone. And I've heard about this, I don't even know how long. I've been hearing about the Philosopher's Stone. I've heard of it. It's like a lot of people have heard of it. Maybe we're not sure exactly what is it though. And that's what he started off with the video saying, is that a lot of us have heard about this, but maybe we're not sure like exactly what actually is it. And I feel like this video he put out is like the most clearest explanation that actually everything aligns and makes all sense. And so it makes sense to me because I've experienced some of what he's saying. And so I love when I have experiences and then I hear videos and information that just explains what internally is happening to me. And so I want to just talk about that briefly in a little video. The Philosopher's Stone. What is this? In his video, he lets us know that it is a crystal within the heart. And that is why all the power to manifest comes from our heart. Because it's not technically the heart organ, but it's the crystal. It's a crystal in the heart that holds, I think the video said something about the fire of the spirit of all the lifetimes of the soul is held within this crystal. And so it's known as the ringslit. I could be saying that wrong, but there is a name that Tibetan Buddhists call it, and whenever a high lama of the 10th level is passing on and his body is cremated, what's left behind in the ashes is a little gem, a little stone, a little amber-colored gemstone. And then they said that sometimes they can manifest several. They'll find several of them. And this also connects to my travels and my journey in Montana that I had a couple years ago, where I ended up staying at a Buddhist monastery and learning from the monks there. And so the Buddhists call this relic or crystal that's found in the remaining ashes after cremation of a high level of achievement, high level conscious achieved being, you could say. They call them relics, this crystal. There's a name for it. I think it's ring slit or something like that, crystal. And then also they call it a relic. And so while I was staying at the monastery, they put these things in statues and in special places to give thanks and gratitude and offerings to them. And so when I was staying at the monastery, I was told that like I held a Philosopher's Stone, because I held this object that Rinpoche, the man who created the whole garden, it's called Garden of 1,000 Buddhas, is the monastery I stayed at. I held one of these because they had it. It's in some little object, and they told me what it was, a relic. But I didn't put the two and two together until I've witnessed Mr. Robert's video this morning. And they call them relics, and so. Yeah, that's how, I don't know the name, but in the video there's also a woman that's very well known for manifesting just as Jesus was a master alchemist, and he, was able to make things happen and create miracles. And the same thing, this woman is very well known. It has her name in the video. I should probably write these things down for reference. Next time I'll maybe do that to share it in the video so you'll know. But you can go to Instagram, Robert Edward Grant, watch his latest video. And the woman, she was also very well known for manifesting or, changing one thing from one form to another. And it's a miraculous ability. But I feel like it's only miraculous because it's, you have to do a lot of work to achieve that ability. And what I'm connecting and seeing, and why I said it resonates with me and why I'm sharing this, is because I've had some of these experiences where I am so highly focused. If you've seen any of my videos, well, I guess I really haven't put out much videos, but if you know anything about me, I need to put more out. But I am all about purification. Purification of course, my body. All the cleanses, fasts, detox, my whole lifestyle is about purifying my vessel, right? But not only that, it all starts from the mind. So it's about purifying the mind, your body, your heart, purifying your heart, purifying your spirit. It's purification on all levels. And I feel like once you reach a certain level of purification, you start making, like, it happened to me where I started making things happen, where I just really wanted, not even really wanted, but I had full knowing and trust that this thing would happen, and then it would happen. Things I would speak out loud would literally happen right after I spoke it. And it happened so much to me for years now. Big things, really big things, and small things, all kinds of manifesting, right? And I really wanted to hone in on this ability because I'm here to better the all and this earth and the collective. And my intention, that's my sole intention in this whole existence, is to just be of service to the all. And so I have zero intention to manifest for myself. If I have this capability, I'm going to use it to change the world. I'm going to use it to create miracles. I'm going to use it as I am instructed by the highest. And so I feel like I only have come to that point in my life because I have surrendered my ego, because I live in full service to the all and not of the self. And I feel like the way I saw that I was able to manifest or make things happen is because it comes from the purity of my heart. It wasn't things that were for me or for any like personal gain. It was coming from the purity and the goodness of my heart that I wanted for certain people or certain things to happen. And I feel like that this is all connecting because it's the heart that's generating the power to manifest. But what is it about the heart that is that's giving it this? It's the crystal. It's the Philosopher's Stone. That's why it's highly sought after by all alchemists. Highly sought after thing. And how do you obtain a Philosopher's Stone? You can't get it from anywhere outside of yourself. That's why the inner work is so important. All you need is within. Everything you need is within. This is that crystal, the Philosopher's Stone. If you know about crystal technology, you'll understand this too on that level of the way crystals work and what crystals are actually capable of. And it's like, how can you utilize this crystal if there's distortions? And that's where the purification comes in. Purification on all levels. On all levels. So it's clear. Clear. I'm just highly intrigued by this whole topic, and it's exciting, and I don't really need to say this, but nothing's stopping me. Nothing is stopping me from going all the way with this alchemical process. And so, I'm not saying it's gonna happen in, like, I don't know, because I'm in complete full surrender with no expectation of outcomes for my journey. However, I do know what I have to do every day, and I'm gonna continue to do these things. And we'll see what happens. Namaste. Again, I just thought this was a highly interesting topic, as many of us are going through this great awakening in humanity at this moment. A lot of humans are waking up and starting to heal, starting to purify, starting to recognize their inner power. And so this is all just part of that. And I hope that this message reaches whoever it's meant to. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them, as I would love to hear your feedback. And I love to connect one-on-one still, or groups. I want to start doing group healing because I feel like that's also extremely potent and powerful, and I'm ready to take on that that amount of energy at once. So thank you for listening, and talk soon. Love you.